is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fielded in the end zone. It's Payne. The tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. To pass. It's Carr. Makes the catch downfield. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Takes the handoff. It's low. He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And first down right back to the running game. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And now the handoff. Powering through. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Again, coming out of the RPO, it is complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
They pick up a completion. It doesn't get big yards, but you know what? Enough for the first down. Let's move the sticks.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Motion now from the tight end. Looking downfield. It's Carr. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking to throw it again. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Catch made by the tight end. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss on the ground.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Just trying to get rid of it. And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
It's a big moment early in this national championship game. 3rd down and goal, trying to establish early momentum. To the air, it's Carr. Looking for 6. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
First drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They strike first in this national title bout. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. But when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And a First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Receiver makes the grab. He brings it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Breaking free at midfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Love. Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back, looking to scramble. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. Let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Finds his man. It's Fields. And the defense brings him down.
That's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Dropping back, it's Carr. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He keeps it. QB draw. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Wants to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Handoff from the shotgun. Muscles past the defender. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Sayin. That's caught. It's Peoples. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the 1st down in the process.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. They'll hand it off. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The receiver grabs it. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Stuffed on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Here we go on 4th down. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
What I love about that, Chris, is there was zero hesitation from the offensive coordinator. He put the call in. The quarterback knew it. The offense got excited about the opportunity, not settling for a field goal, and they pick up just what they need for that 1st down.
The Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Ohio State. says you need explosive plays, Kirk. That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Using his legs. It's Price. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. On the move now. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it fly to the wideout. That pass is batted away. Incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
The return is brought down. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. To the air, it's Sayin. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Pulls it in. It's Smith. In the clear at the 25. They stop at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
On the ground, it's Peoples. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Buckeyes are in the red zone. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Sayin. He escapes the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Tight end makes the grab. The reception hits about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Ohio State.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. First play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Fighting him off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Sayin. Grab by the receiver. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain. Get closer to midfield.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Throwing off play action. Throws it to the right. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Sayan. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw to the left side. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking for some space. It's Love. Breaks loose at the 45. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Makes the catch. It's Pauling. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage?
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw.
Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, as a quarterback, you get down into this area of the field, you love having a big target to be able to throw the football to. Defense is expecting the run. You put the ball up in the air and let the big tight end come down with a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
Important second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Quick throw to the left. Wide open downfield. North out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. That's caught. It's Peoples. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
The Buckeyes' offense is on the move now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Boy, they are not letting up from targeting this stud receiver. He has absolutely got to be driving this defense mad, and they nearly got another big one there.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Ball handed off, but only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9. plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Quick throw, testing the middle. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter. And here we go. It all comes down to this. Everything to play for. One quarter to decide who will win the national championship. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Hand off to the right side. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. The receiver makes the catch. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The pocket breaking down. The sure hands. It's low. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact, no penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Back to throw again. It's an out route. The catch made. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This offense is still clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
They knock through the PAT and claim a 1-point lead during the final quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Looking for a receiver. He's running out of time here. Oh, he's swarming again.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And here's the return now from midfield. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. So you got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Short connection to the tight end here. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, y'all thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and his quarterback, being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. A chance to score. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field. It's Sayan. Catch made over the middle. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And a quick Timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Gets made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Over the middle, it's Smith. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Dropping back. It's Sayan. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Drops back, looking for a fourth down conversion. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter, game on the line, and then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not, and that, to me, is probably the ball game.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Pounding away with the run game. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The short hands. It's Pauling. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, you've got one final shot still. I don't know if he can get it all the way to the end zone. Hey, but miracles can happen.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking for a late, deep throw. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.